Hey boys, welcome back to some more Fan Hub action, and this time we got Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. It's been really good this year. Obviously coming back from a serious injury last year, and I think maybe the start of the year is a little bit slow, but well, not slow, but slow getting back into his rhythm. But he's starting to come good. But in this video, as the title will suggest, I'm gonna be having a look at the Queensland Cup. Because I'm interested to see them as well. I'm not going to do a separate video for every team. We're just going to go through them fairly quickly here. Yeah, the video might drag on a bit because I don't usually do things too quickly, but we'll get it underway. Who am I doing first? I should Burleigh Bears. So, you know, these guys I'm assuming aren't face scanned, but we'll have a look and see how good they are. Curtis Rowe here, first off the bat. You know, not the best, we'll say that. Troy Leo on the wing. Semi Saluma, he's a good player. Actually, I think he signed with the Sharks, but I think they released him and he went back to the Bears. He signed with the team last year, but he's a quality player. Connor Broadhurst. This is the one thing I'm sort of a bit like, I don't know, because like a lot of these guys, the ratings, I guess it's probably fair. Like, if they're not in the NRL, they probably shouldn't be that highly rated. But I think the ratings maybe... I think, looking at all these guys, like Curtis Rowe, he is a good... Like, he's a quality fullback. Like before Tedesco... Like, when Tedesco kept getting injured, Curtis Rowe was like the Tigers fullback. But then Tedesco got over the injuries. But, yeah, maybe the rating should be a little higher, but... Not going to dwell on it too much. Daniel Swash, good player as well. Jamar Fogarty finally got his chance in the Titans jersey a couple of weeks ago now, but he is a really good half. Really quick, good kicking game. I hope he makes it in the NRL with a club, honestly. Luke Page, this line is actually really good. Luke Page, I'm surprised he hasn't been picked up either. He's a good, solid forward. Sam Costa, Padarika Vaivai, Titans. Obviously, most of these guys are going to be affiliated with the Titans because the Burleigh Bears are their feeder club. Lorenzo Masu, always love watching him play. Just, he reminds me a lot of Mau, which is funny because the names are fairly similar, but just one of those type of players, just hard and just solid back row. Dylan Kelly, Wilson here. Christopher Law, Matty White, a former Titan. Good to see him back, you know, playing Queensland Cup. It's good when players sort of like, I don't know if he actually retired from the NRL. He might have, but it's good to see when like players have sort of passed their NRL stage, they do go back and play Queensland Cup. It's good to see. Jamie Dowling, Darren Griffiths, Hayden Swash, and a few more. Josh Alamo, he's a solid player. He's great to watch as well. We're not going to go through every single guy. Just the main squad. Look, do they have... I'm not going to go through all the jerseys. We're going to make it fairly quick here. I've already done 3 minutes for one team, so we're going to have to speed it up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be a long video, I guess. Tony Tamusa at fullback there. Tofilia. Actually, don't know who he is, honestly. Justin Tave, he's solid. He's a good player, actually, Tave. Halfpenny. Halfpenny, I remember he was an England player. Well, I don't think this guy is that player, but I remember Halfpenny in the Super League. I think he was like a really quick winger. More so there. Reese Baker, Jack Madden, Matthew Groats, Chris Freeman, Oliver Percy, Adam Cooper, Guy Williams, Gavin Hiscox, Falapine. I can hear his pronunciation in my head, but I look at the name then I'm like, how do you pronounce it again? Natty there, Kavanagh, Nathan Young, and a few more of these guys. I'll sort of just scroll through just so if you guys have someone you know, you can like see if they're on the on the main squad there. Probably the CQ Capras are like the team I know the least about. For some reason, I don't know, they're never on the Sunday game. But East Tigers, obviously the Melbourne Storm affiliates, they're going to have some good players. Actually, probably a lot of their guys are in the Storm squad. So we got McCallum here, Jared McNally. I think he signed with the Bulldogs actually. Previously, he didn't get a run at the Bulldogs, but I think he signed for the Bulldogs. Shane Newman, the skin tone is not correct. Should be white, but you know, that's alright. Connor Carey, Linkport, he's 55 is probably a little low. He's Linkport he's a good player. How old is he? 25, you know. Scott Drinkwater, Braden Torpy, Charlie Galo. He's good as well. He's a good young forward, 21. I have to check the age. Tommy Butterfield, he's a guy that could have played so much NRL. He is a solid dummy half, but just one of these Queensland Cup guys that have played for so long, been so good, but don't really get the chance. Mark Nichols, Jake Foster, he's a good player as well. Adam Krier, Jack Svedson, Stephen Thorpe, David Murphy, Luke Lavelle, Sione Faumuina. How old is he? 36. Is he the guy that used to play for the Cowboys? I don't know actually. Sione Faumuina. The name rings a bell. We'll skip through this. So he's Billy Walters. I don't know why he's not. He should be in the halves. Billy Walters should be there instead of Drinkwater. I think Billy Walters is a good player. I don't know if he's the nephew of Kevin Walters or the son. He's the son and nephew of one of them. I can't remember honestly. Ipswich Jets. You know what? I think I'm gonna split this video up. We're gonna do like half of these teams in this video, the next half in the other video, or else it's gonna go on too long and people might get a little annoyed with that. Wes Conlon at fullback there. Obviously, this is the Ipswich Jets. Michael Purcell, Marian Seve, good player. Has he played a couple of games for the Broncos, or he's sort of been on the cusp of it? So can't remember. Vela Kappa, Richard Pandia. His rating pretty low. He's a good player as well. Luke Capewell, he's a good player as well. He used to play for the Rabbitohs. Dane Phillips, Billy McConaughey. Who did he sign with? The Sharks, I think he did. Chris Ash, Nathaniel Neal, Sam Martin, Jesse Roberts, Tyson Lafipo, BT there, Sebastian Pandia, Torte. I love watching this dude play. He is quality. His rating should be much higher. I just love watching Torte, Tautai. It's not Tautai. I think it's like Torte. I just love watching him play. He's usually at lock position. Just man, he's good. He's not the biggest guy, but he's quality. Carpenter, and then we got the rest of these guys. See if I see anyone that maybe should be there. Why have they got such a big squad? But there's the Ipswich Jets. Now the Mackay Cutters. Have a look at their squad. Tyrrell, Bowie, Sadamana Sarr? What? What is this? Sadamana Sarr? Is he... he's not playing for the Cutters this year. Is this one of those ones where he's signing next year back to the Cowboys? I mean, Sadamana Sarr obviously used to play for the Roosters, and he was a good player. He was probably his best trait was probably his offloading. But that's strange. Sadamana Sarr. That's very weird. He's 29. He's not that old. Pereira, Samalu, I think. Nick Hines. Cooper Bambling, good name. Gareth Moore, Jaden Hodges, the cousin of Justin, or nephew? Not nephew. Wouldn't be fucking nephew. Braden Ueli, he's a good player, good forward, good young forward coming through. Andrew Davey, Carfoto, Nick Brown, Jake Eden, Jack Joas, Blagbra. Not gonna try that one. And then we got the rest of the guys here as well. So how many teams have I gone through? Not quite half, not even really close to half. So Northern Pride are up next here. Kana Wang, he's 27. I'm surprised. Like, he's a good player. He has got the biggest kick I've ever seen, honestly. Like, every drop out, 60 meters on, at least 55 on the fly. Yeah, he's got a monster kick on him, Kana Wang, and a great name at that. Luke George, Castellaro, Lewis by Leon Diodo, Jared Allen there, Sheldon Power Hobbs, Ryan Getty, William Bugden, Clark, Loopy. I'm not really paying attention to the likenesses, honestly. Otherwise, I'd have to do like a separate video for every team, and you know, don't really. I could do it, but I think people just want to see the squad, see the team, see the ratings, that sort of stuff. And there's the rest of the guys. Joel Reef Muffler, good solid player as well. So Northern Pride done. Then we got the North Devils. Oh, no, don't do that. Lineup. Javon White, good player. 28, I actually thought he was older than that. Michael Lucas. Deloise Hoyter. Actually played for the Tigers quite a bit, actually. He played like a couple of seasons ago. Deloise Hoyter was, he played a lot of games. But sort of, he never really did it for me. But coming back to the Queensland Cup, he's been pretty solid. Pollock, Dane Chang, Miglio, Todd Murphy, good player. Francis Molo, he's a good forward as well. Still very young. There's a lot of good young forwards in the Queensland Cup, which is good stuff. Billy Britton, James Taylor, David Farmeter, Love Henry, Phillips, Riccardi, Hamuli, Michael Molo, Kumbe, Dylan Smith. He's a big boy. They got him as 105 kilos. I think he's more like 120 kilos, honestly. Big Dylan Smith. And there you go. That's the North Devils. And we'll do the PNG Hunters, and then we'll save the rest for the next video. I think that's half, is it? Or a bit over half. So PNG, I actually haven't seen them much this year, but they're up at the top. Star Growth, Armin, great name, good player as well. There's a lot of good PNG players. The ratings probably aren't going to reflect it too much, but you know, Addicts, where Willie Minoga, is he actually playing center? Why is he? Yeah, he's not a center. Willie Minoga is not a center. It's got it there. He's second row in the top right there. For some reason on the squad he's in the centers, which he's definitely not. Paul Israel Aliab, really good player. I actually thought he signed to an NRL club. Iliab, or I'm not sure. Asi Boas, again, like these two guys are probably, you know, they're very good. And then you know, there's you know, the PNG Hunters, they're always great to watch. They've got some really good young players, and they just go all out. Honestly, it's great to watch. Moses Meninga, I haven't heard of him, but is he related to Mel Meninga at all? Because that'd be pretty cool. Not sure though. And there's the PNG Hunters. So that'll do it for this video. Went through about half, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know a few people probably wanted to see it, so for those guys, there you go. We'll go through the next batch in the next video. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.